What's going down, everybody? Sarius here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing some love to the commandos out there who have contacted me personally to ask how I would go about killing a Scrake in-game on Hell on Earth difficulty 6-man full capacity. So this setup is a little unconventional because I am making full use of the hand cannon, which I know many of you guys already know in previous videos that I love the bullet penetration as well as the combat effectiveness of this pistol in-game. I'm also making use of a Katana, which is very costly with the brand new Berserker upgrade. In that sense, I want to let you know that the power of teamwork and communication is key because you might be able to get this at a discount rate by purchasing and bartering it off of a teammate. If that doesn't fly, then you might want to sacrifice a couple rounds to getting an off-perk setup by actually switching to the Berserker class and saving up and purchasing the Katana that way. That's one of the other techniques I would suggest. Now, what I'd like to do is be able to put a total of 12 headshot rounds with the hand cannon into the Scrake. That's usually a good, safe standpoint on 6-man Hell on Earth. Now keep in mind, if some of your teammates have died, the Scrake's already taken some damage, and or you are not at full capacity with the team, then of course that number is going to be significantly less. So you're going to have to gauge that out, but always have your Katana ready just in case the Scrake goes crazy. Now right here, 12 shots have connected. I'm going to push the middle mouse button, charge up a full attack, but I'm going to close the distance to take advantage of the Scrake's flinch mechanism. Watch this right here. Middle mouse button, go right up into his face, switch immediately over to the Scar MK17 and blast his head off. That's a very effective strategy that greatly reduces the amount of damage that you take. Alright, one more time. So this motion has to be very fluid, guys. So as you're power swinging, I would push 4 on my keyboard immediately, hold down the mouse 1 button to start putting rounds down range, and you can see that you have to track his head as it slightly goes to the right. And you can see I only took 11 damage. You have to kind of think about how this would be if you didn't have armor. That would only be 11 damage versus you're going to see a haymaker he does to me with his chainsaw attack that almost takes me down and kills me very quickly, even with armor, okay? Alright guys, so we're going to go all in with real-time footage to show you guys the level of speed that you need in order to execute this properly. I have to definitely stress fluidity. You definitely want to get it down so you pretty much have it almost second nature. You count those 12 headshots, switch out to your Katana. I think one of the greatest challenges is going to be getting used to that flinch animation and actually stepping straight into the Scrake. Now keep in mind that when I'm actually charging up that attack, I'm also pushing 4 on my keyboard to be able to switch off to the Scar MK17 as soon as that animation finishes. It's a very effective strategy. Now one thing I'm going to show you real quickly is you want to go ahead and make a visual note right now of the Scrake's health. We are just below the rage threshold. If you follow that, no matter what difficulty you're on, no matter how many players are actually playing with you, you'll hopefully be able to avoid disaster and having that Scrake actually attack you. Now this next footage, I'm going to be showing you what happens when you let the Scrake actually hit you with its charging attack. It does devastating damage. Whereas we originally only had about 11 damage per kill, which you saw earlier, very effective, especially if you don't have armor. You have to always kind of put in your mind that you don't have armor and just imagine how much damage. You can see I almost took me down immediately, and I would have been very close to death if I had no armor whatsoever, probably dead at that rate. So guys, before we part, I wanted to go ahead and show you real quickly where you can download the test map series. You basically click the Steam Workshop in the main menu of Killing Floor, type in test map in the search results on the top right, and you can see all these wonderful geniuses who have come up with these great test maps that you can practice on. Now I like the firing range series, that's just my personal preference, but there's also test map advanced, a lot of different styles, especially even some holiday ones when the holidays come around. But I just wanted to let you know that you can subscribe by pushing the subscribe button on their workshop item and you'll automatically start downloading the map. And if you want to go ahead and shout out to the author who created it, that's a good way to encourage him or her to continue making and developing. So that's one thing I would highly recommend. Everybody, thank you so much. This is Sarius signing out, and if you have any other questions, anything else you want me to help you with, let me know. I'm all ears. Sarius out. Catch you later.